We have good news on this front, though. Let's talk about what happened with Joe Rogan, because this is where they made a big mistake with Joe. You can't go to the biggest podcaster in the world who has more ratings than you do and accuse him of doing something he didn't do and makes no sense. So now we have the story. Joe Rogan considers suing CNN over claims he used livestock drug against COVID. They're making ish up, Rogan said. I literally got it from a doctor. Joe Rogan gets sick. He comes out and he says, hey guys, I had COVID, tested positive. The doctor prescribed monoclonal antibodies, Z-Pak, prednisone, ivermectin. And he says within a couple days, he was feeling great. That's a doctor's prescription. Now, I will always state, the CDC says doctors shouldn't prescribe it. It is not authorized or approved by the FDA, but that's between Joe and his doctor. And I'm like, okay, if his doctor prescribed it, I'm not a doctor. You talk to your doctor. Don't talk to me. Mm-hmm. What does CNN do? What did every outlet do? Instead of saying that a doctor prescribed it and you went to Walgreens or whatever to pick it up, they said it was livestock medicine. So I don't know if Joe's actually considering suing, but what he said was, do I have to sue CNN when he brought this up? And I immediately thought, I was like, CNN's got to be more careful in that, right? Nope. I want to play for you this clip. I want you to actually hear what CNN said, and hopefully this plays well, but let's play it. Okay, it's not playing at all. I think it's because, why is it?
Gotta unmute the tab.
That's right, I gotta unmute CNN. And surprise, surprise, I have CNN muted. All right, let's try this again. Okay, it's still not making any sound.
Where's my sound?
Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work?
What the heck? There you go. Okay.
That's weird. All right, we're gonna try this again, and we're gonna play.
One of the world's highest paid and most influential podcast hosts, Joe Rogan, just announcing that he's tested positive for coronavirus. Rogan telling his 13 million Instagram followers that he was treated with several drugs, and he included ivermectin on the list, a drug used for livestock. The FDA and the CDC warn against using to treat COVID.
On the Chiron, while she's saying this, it says, Joe Rogan says he has COVID, taking livestock drug despite warnings.
That's the mistake. You can use ivermectin for livestock, but livestock is not ivermectin is not a livestock drug.
That's right.
Right. But let's talk about the manipulation of the media in this regard. It's so brazen. I think this is actually great news for everybody. For one, I think Joe Rogan should sue them and every single outlet that said this, because think about how insane it would be if you went to the doctor, and people corrected me the other day, so I'll be more careful on this one. You go to the doctor and he prescribes you ibuprofen. Are we going to call that dog medicine? Now, some people pointed out dogs can't have a lot of ibuprofen.
Benadryl.
I looked at, dogs can in very small doses, but they typically would give them aspirin in small doses. So let's just say this. They do give aspirin to dogs. Am I going to claim that Erin Burnett was seen ingesting dog medicine? That she went to a local store in New York purchasing dog medicine and then ingesting it in a shockingly insane move? No, that's insane. That's a lie. So Joe Rogan's a guy who goes to his doctor, and his doctor's like, here's what I want you to do. And Joe says, okay, I guess. And now they're claiming he's taking livestock drug. That is so overt and over the top. This is going to wake people up. They're going to start asking questions about this. Because there's no way. I mean, there's going to be a lot of bad faith people who are like, duh, it's for horses. It's not. There are horse versions of it. But there's going to be a lot of regular people who are like, what? Well, why would Joe? I love Joe. We're going to watch him on Netflix.